Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Invicta Specs with John the Phone Guy. Today we have the Venom Hybrid. This is the rose gold and aubergine, purple eggplant, whatever people want to call it. This is model 27648. It is the combination of a lot of things, being that it's a hybrid. So it's a Sabaqua Specialty case and cradle. The bezel is a Venom Gen 2. The crown and function pushers are Sabaqua Noma 5 in style with the butterflies. This does have flame fusion crystal. It is part of the reserve line. It's a 51 millimeter. The dial face is a combination of some metal mother of pearl and some really stunning looks in here. The movement is a master calendar. It's a Ronda 5040F. It takes the 395 battery. The chronograph runs off of that sweep pan, tenth of a second, and then constant, or the minutes. Your constant running seconds is over here at the 2 o'clock. And it also has a tachymeter scale in here for measuring speed over distance. So it was kind of a little bit different view, but we'll kind of go back here now. And scissor deployment, as most reserves are going to have, it's going to have the dive clasp for security. The bracelet is a 5-piece, and I know this isn't a sizing, but whenever you're sizing a bracelet with this complexity, always go for the pin that's closest to the watch. So that pin, that pin, that pin. The other ones are base pins that are used for actually keeping the links and everything together. So just a side note on that. This two-tone in the rose and aubergine is just stunning. You get the rose gold all over and the purple accents. It's just an amazing watch for what it is. I'm going to say this is a busy watch. There's a lot going on inside this thing, and so we'll just kind of dive right into that. So, and I have a toothpick, and that'll make sense here in a second. So this thing has the month of the year, day of the week. This scale going around here is your date. So like today's the 30th. And then, like I said, you've got your constant running seconds here. Your chronograph is here. Let me show you what that looks like. So we'll spin these out to get them ready to use. And we're going to go here. So now you see your second and then your tenth of a second. See it spinning down here, down at the 6 o'clock. And then up here, this will increment as we go along. So then stop it, and then a reset. As far as setting the time, you will use this crown. So you unscrew it because it is a screw down crown. This is a 500 meters, so this is well beyond dive specifications. Pull it out, and then you can change the time. Everything else on this watch, in changing date, month, day of the week, all of that stuff, is done on the sides with little insets. And here comes the toothpick. So there is one up here at the 1 o'clock right here that is going to change your month, and I'll do it here in a second. We'll just kind of go over them all. This one right here, that little dent right there, that's going to do your day of the week. And then this one down here is going to do your date. So we'll kind of show you what that looks like. Let's see if I can get up on this thing to where you can see it easily. And I'm just gonna there it is. Okay, so we're on December, January, and you're just pressing this, and it's just going to rotate through. So we're back to December right here, and then we're going to do the day of the week, which currently it's set on Monday. So we're going to go right up here. Missed it. There we go. And you now see Tuesday. It's kind of covered, but it's right there in the middle. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And then this one down here is going to do the date. So right now it's 30, 31, 1, 2, and so on and so forth. As you see the red moving around that inner ring. We're at 19. And we're back to 29, 30. So I always suggest using a toothpick. Anybody will tell you, just in case you slip or whatever it is, you don't scratch it, because you would really not be happy with yourself if you did that, because you know it's a beautiful watch, and I'm sure you would hate to scratch it. So with that, just kind of taking a look at the dial, you can see a lot of the tritonite on the little hour markers are kind of domed. It's got a little gold, rose gold around it. You can kind of see if I can get the light. There you go. You can get the mother of pearl on the inside, and then all the different metal pieces, works that run this thing. It's a really complicated but beautiful looking watch. Really does a lot of things. And we'll always remember, tighten these down, finger tight, and finger tight. For water resistance just in general, but you know, if you were going to go diving, and obviously, you know, this is full unidirectional, right? And the size on this thing is 50, what did they say? Like 52, something like that. And mine's probably going to be a little bit off because I can't quite get my calipers in where I want. But, you know, you get the idea. It's about that big. East to west, you're looking at 55 with the crown, but with it being flat, it's really not that big of a deal. Top to bottom, it is a thick one. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's 20 millimeters. So you figure 6 millimeters is a 1/4 inch. So you're over 3/4 of an inch, almost a full inch. 24 would be a full inch. The lug system on this guy sets out at 36, and then the bracelet, you know, tapers down, as you can see. The distance lug to lug is, call it 52 from here to here, and you can see there is a curvature. So there's a, you know, a way that it sets on your wrist so it's comfortable. And we'll throw this thing. So full bracelet, this is probably going to be about 14. Oh, I'm off. Almost 12. So substantial. It's 3/4 of a pound. I mean, you're going to know it's on your wrist. I mean, it's, you know, everything else being said, you're going to know it's on your wrist. I have somewhere between a 7 and a little less than a 7-inch wrist now. I've lost some weight, so that's kind of how it looks on me. You know, you kind of get the curvature, if I can get right up on here. So it really, you know, hugs the wrist well. I wear mine a little bit loose, but that's just me, and that's why I get my Invicta bump. But you know, that's okay. Everyone wears theirs a little different. Some people, you know, say that if you don't wear it above your wrist bone, you're not wearing it right. Well, that's their opinion, and for them, if they want to wear it like that, then go right ahead. I've seen some people, when they take their watch off, they've had it on so tight that you can see the imprint on the band. So everyone's different, and that's the nice thing. It's what you want and what you enjoy. So that is the Venom Hybrid, and the model number is 27648. And with that, we will kind of do shout out to Smitten by Invicta, Instagram post women's watches, women's Invicta watches and fashion, Facebook Trap Vision 3D and Invicta Lifestyle, and Tommy Big Time is a great source of information. Also, our friends at Facebook, Invictaholics, Invictacruisers, InvictaVets. As far as shopping wise, we do all of ours on ShopHQ and InvictaStores.com. Their yellow tag sales are pretty impressive. And as always, if you enjoy this video or any of the others in the series, please subscribe and hit the bell, and you will know when I'm posting again. And with that, enjoy your Invicta watches, and I hope to see you next time on Invicta Specs. Take care.